I'm Robrad78.
And I'm Fidget 1185.
And welcome to our Couples Therapy.
Welcome back to Couples Therapy, where we talk about this, that, and the other thing.
And today's subject, we're going to talk about Monopoly Go. It's not just a game on your mobile apps store. It's actually a board game as well. And we're going to try it out. We're big fans of the app. We've been playing it for a couple weeks now together. And since around Thanksgiving, honestly. And yeah, we're having so much fun. I just happened to look up and I was like, hey, look, there's a board game too. And so we got the board game. Comes with little buildings to build, little bank heist situations. We're going to play it on here with you guys. I got my board right here. I'm on New York City, as you can see. And then she's on the amusement park. So we'll kind of show our boards throughout as well. But for now, yeah, we're going to play the game. And you guys are going to get to see us play the game. And then we're going to come up with conversations naturally while we play the game, of course.
I need my little buildings.
Yeah, I think we grab them as it goes. It might be part of the game where you have to grab a certain color. I don't know yet. We haven't really looked at the rules yet. We do need to grab our icons. Fidget picked. They're slippery things. Fidget picked the duck. Right here. And I picked the little Monopoly guy.
I don't know where to put this. I'm so confused.
Just put it on go. So we actually got to read the rules now. So that's going to be part of it with you guys. This was to unlock the free token. Apparently you got so many languages for it. Let me know how many languages you know. I already got the code in, so if you guys try to type that in, hey, maybe it still works. I don't know.
But that's cool that they include that many. I mean, I personally don't know like how many it was, but
So a little follow-up first off. What got me into this game was the marketing. First off was awesome. Like, they had some pretty cool commercials. And I kept seeing it, and I was like, you know what? I want to try this because I'm a big fan of Monopoly. We have a lot of versions of Monopoly at this house. And I just wanted to try Monopoly Go, see if it's as fun as the app. And if you guys ever download the app or already have the app on your phone, let us know in the comments. And, you know, I'm a keen at the game. Just saying.
I'm better.
Let me know what you guys do, and if you play it, maybe we can link up and play against each other. I'll put my link down below. You guys can add me. So here we go. Monopoly Go. Ages 8 and up, and 2 to 4 players. Parents, download this game with your phone.
Are you really
For the
gonna
app, I think.
literally read every little thing?
No, I'm just tired of all the slamming of the doors.
Right?
Jeez. How many doors you got shut?
All
right, let's see. What's different about the Monopoly Go board game? Simultaneous fun. This game is played in fast-paced rounds. In each round, dice are rolled, and everyone moves their token at the same time around their own mini game board, according to the number shown on their die. The mini boards are double-sided, I noticed that, with a different theme on each side. Which board will you choose? I picked New York City. She picked amusement park. Thank you for... Oh, look, I even asked. New York City, the Roaring 20s, or maybe Unicorn. See, if you would have flipped yours over, you would have had the Roaring 20s. Would have been the first two they guessed. All right. Race to build. There's no money. Instead, it's a race to build the first landmark. To build a landmark, you must stack 4 matching color landmarks blocks on your board. To collect a block, you must land on color spaces. Then take a matching colored block from the game tray and place it on one of the build squares on your board.
Oh,
Well, that's
so
pretty
these.
easy. Yeah.
I got
So I don't get to pick what color I get.
No, it's whatever color.
Bullshit. Everybody knows I'm a brown fan and Fidget's an orange fan. So we were going to pick our colors. Pull off bank heists.
So that's it.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Chill. Pull off bank heists. When you land on a bank heist space, you'll use the 2 bank heist dials right here. Dials to play a mini game with one of your rivals. So just us, because we're only rivals. You'll secretly choose an image on one of the dials and hope that your opponent chooses the same image on the other dial. If they do, you'll have pulled off the perfect heist. Oh, so if I pick I'm going to pick, right now we're going to practice this. Okay, I'm picking one.
Okay.
Which one did I pick? So we did not pick the same. I picked a coin and she picked the ring.
Okay, let me...
I picked the cash. She picked the cash. See, I know her. I know her brain.
Okay, so then...
But I don't want you to... so I want to pick a different one. I wouldn't want to pick the same one as you. I knew which one you would want to. So I figured you'd pick the cash. But, because I don't want you to get the perfect heist, which we have to read more into to find out what that does. My goal would be, in that situation, is you pick a different one. I'd have 2 out of 3 odds of not picking the right one. Okay. Secretly choose one image, dials, and hope that your opponent chooses the same image on their dial. If they do, you'll have pulled off the perfect heist. Then you can steal a landmark block from your opponent and place it on your board. So if I have a board on here, you can take it over here and put it on one of these.
Right, or if I'm almost done with one and you have one, and then I could take the one to finish. Ooh, it's strategic.
And you only need 4
right
to have a building. And we have to do all 4 buildings?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to read more and find out.
Yeah.
So what are
maybe it's the first to 4. Let me erase the build. See erase the build again. There's no money. Instead, the erase the build first landmark race to build the first landmark. To build a landmark, you must stack 4 matching colors. So yeah, it's first to build 1. Because when I saw the video, it was only 1 building that was 4. Okay. Which we could always change the rules in the future. Me and Fidget like to play the game the way the booklet says first, and then sometimes we like to make up our own games.
Kind of adapt it to, so maybe next time it's the first to do 2.
Yeah.
Or whatever, because...
I think we're going to start doing this a little more on the series too, is where we play a game or so on before we get into the full podcast, so that way you guys can kind of, 1, the podcast is a little longer, and 2, you guys get to kind of see us do a little more action. All right, we're going to do shutdowns and mega shutdowns. When you land on a shutdown space, you may choose any opponent to return one of their landmark blocks to the tray. So basically me and you. So we up there. They're landmark blocks. So basically all of our blocks. Because it says multiple. Landmark blocks to the tray. There's also a mega shutdown, which allows you to scheme against more than one rival to activate mega shutdown. You'll need to move your Monopoly marker to the end of the mega. Oh, so you do want the red one then. Unless we want to switch colors just for fun, but
because of my die.
Yeah, so you start here and you go all the way to here.
And that's when you land on shutdown.
Yeah, which is right these 2.
Yep.
Okay. So I think when we play 2 players, what we should do is when you hit this, you can hit 1. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
So choose any opponent to return their landmark blocks to a tray. It doesn't say like 1 building or anything, so just everything goes back. So maybe this game's going to be longer than we thought, with only 2 players. Which allows you to scheme against the rivals. To activate Mega Shutdown, you need to move your Monopoly marker to the end of the Mega Shutdown tracker on your board, but that's not easy. Okay, we're going to get into that. First, we set up, sort the landmarks, blocks,
which we did,
by color, and place them into storage area of the tray. Yep. Place the dice in the center of the tray. So
I
let's
guess
say
it's
all
the
4.
one.
That's what it was showing. So it's showing, let me get you there. See how the dice are in the 4 corners? We put them in the 4 corners. We got the trays in the right spot as well. Sorry about that. My thumb is in the camera. Let's see. Number 3, place bank heist dials next to the tray, which I think if we both just hold on to one, we'll be fine. Because we're playing 2 players. Place the chance tiles face down in a pile next to the tray.
Well,
yeah,
it's between us.
Between both of us moving. 5, each player chooses a mini game. Yep. In front of them, note the mini boards are double-sided. You can choose whichever side you want. The color of the corner spaces on the board will determine which color die is yours. So again, I guess we do just need a die.
Yeah, I think it was just...
I think that was just like if you're cleaning up or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Each player takes a reference card. On the back's references.
Reference here.
Change tiles. Chance tiles. Cool. Thank you for showing that, Fidget.
Yep.
Each player takes a reference card and a Mr. Monopoly, which each color has their own little Mr. Monopoly thing. It looks like a Monopoly, but it's really tiny, and it's the colors of the thing. Marker that matches the color of the corners of the spaces, and on their board, place your marker on the start space on your Mega Shutdown tracker. I feel like this does go this way, just because you can read it better. It makes no sense to put it sideways. I just thought, because normally the goes on the side, you know. Let's see. Each player chooses a token, which we discussed earlier, and places it on the go space on the board. Okay, we've set up our boards. Now we just got to learn about how to play, how to win, and then we'll learn these stuff. So that way we know what to do. So play. How to win. Roll the dice in the game tray. Then move your token around your mini game board at the same time as your opponent. Land on a color space to take a landmark block from the tray and add to your board. Use bank heist shutdown and mega shutdowns to sabotage your rivals. First player to stack 4 matching colored blocks on one of the build squares on their board wins. So when I first heard like everybody rolls at the same time, what I thought initiated when I was reading this, what I initially thought was that one person rolls and we all move at the same time. I'm like, well, then we're all going to get the same color. But I think what it's saying is we each roll separately at the same time. 3, 2, 1, roll, move, and then
act accordingly.
Okay, do it accordingly, and then be like, are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, kind of thing. So I'm getting that now. Who goes first? Each round, a different player will roll all the dice in the game tray. Oh.
The highest.
So you roll all 4, or just in our case, you just need the 2, I think. Or maybe it's all, no. Yeah, you just have to roll these 2 because you don't need these. If
So
we're
is
just
it...
playing. So you'll roll both, and then I move whatever mine is, you move whatever yours is. See what I mean? So like here, I'll show you. You're red, I'm yellow. So you would move 6 spaces, I'd move 3. See what I mean?
Okay. Well, I thought that was just...
Because that's what it says. Who goes first? Each round, a different player will roll all dice in the game tray. To find out who rolls first, each player rolls their color die in the tray, and the highest roller starts and plays. Move to the left.
Yeah, so it would be between me and you to see
Right.
roll. You roll.
I got a 4.
And I got a 5. So I would go first that round.
No, you'd go first. That's how you. You would go first throughout the whole thing. In each round, one player rolls the dice. It just goes back and forth after that. It's saying each round, everybody will roll differently. Because you're going to roll both of our dice at the same time in here. So that way we both know what move we do. And then it'll be my turn, and then I roll both. Then it'll be your turn, vice versa, until the 4 stacks. That's what it was saying. In each round, one player rolls all the dice in the tray. Especially since we're playing 2 players, it wouldn't matter what order it was, because it's just back and forth. Roll dice in the tray. Each player moves their token clockwise around the board at the same time, according to the number rolled on their die. Where did you land? Carry out the rules of the board spaces. See the board spaces. And that's just 4. The round ends. Pass the dice to the left. See? Then you just go back and forth. Which, me passing it to the left, all the way back to you. All around the world, back to you.
So should we kind of just...
All right, here we go. We got lead the board spaces. And then this. So the board spaces. We got go right there. So typical go on Monopoly. And it says, when you land on go, choose one of these actions. 1, take any color landmark back from the game tray and place, landmark block from the game tray and place it on one of the build squares on your board. See color spaces. Try to pull off a bank heist. You can do 2. It's try to pull off a bank heist and see bank heist. 3, activate shutdown. See shutdown. When you pass go, you may not choose an action. Go simply follow the rules of the space where you land. So no biggie if you pass go. No collect $200. Like the old Monops. So now color spaces. There's different colors on Monopoly just like anywhere else. And on this board, as you can see, there are various colors throughout. You got brown, light blue, orange, pink, red, yellow, blue, green. Typical Monopoly colors. And this is saying when you land on a colored space, take a matching colored landmark block from the game tray and place it on the build square on your board. So if I land on yellow, grabbing a yellow. And then I place it on the board. In one of the 4 squares. It don't matter which one, it sounds like. If all your build squares already have blocks on them, but none of those blocks match the color space, do not take a block. Instead, move your Monopoly marker 1 space to the right, your Mega Shit down tracker. So once you land on, you can just keep moving this until you get to the Mega Shit down. Block, then to the colors of block, instead you move marker to right and Mega Shut Down tray. Same rules apply if there are no matching colored blocks in any tray. Oh, so if they're not in here either, then we'd have to move the marker. See mega shutdowns. Build. If there is a matching colored block in the tray and you have a build square available on your board, you must place the block there. You may not move your Mr. Monopoly marker along your tracker instead. So you have to if you have it. Just visiting. Don't worry. If you land here, put your token in the just visiting section. So we don't have to go to jail. Go to jail. Oh no. That is part of the game. Go to jail. Move your token in the jail space. Immediately skip the next round. Then move as normal on the following round. So basically skip a turn. So at that point, should we even roll both dice?
No, because
might as well just roll the one person's because you just skipped it, and then that way we can keep track of it. All right. I thought it'd be kind of something cool, like, oh, if you roll a 6 or something, you know, like you have to roll a 6. Which we can add rules in the future. Bank heist. All right, so on the game, there's bank heist and shutdowns on where the trains would be. When you land in the bank heist space, you must wait until the opponent have placed landmark blocks. Then you may challenge any one player. So if you land in any of the action spots, it sounds like you have to wait until everybody else is finished moving too. So in this case, we're only playing 2 players, so she challenged me and I challenged her. You and your opponent each take a bank heist dial and secretly choose one. It's one of its 3 images. A diamond ring, a stack of money, or a coin by rotating the dial. 2. Then on the count of 3, reveal your chosen images. If you both choose the same image, it means you pulled off a bank heist. Steal a block from your opponent's board and place it on one of the build squares on your board. If you choose different symbols, your bank heist failed, so do nothing. Note, you may steal any color block from your opponent, but if you can't then place it on your board, return the game tray. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking at first. It's like, what if it's a color that I don't have? So back in the game tray for that. For example, if your opponent only has a pink block and your board already has orange, green, red, and yellow blocks on it, you must steal their pink block and return it to the tray. So give me that pink block. Shutdown. So the other trains, let's say shutdown. When you land on a shutdown space, you must wait until any opponent have placed landmark blocks. Then you may activate a shutdown on any one player. So 2 players, it's going to be a lot of back and forth. Which makes me feel like this game is probably going to take longer with 2 players than it would 4. Because somebody might sneak around on 4 players and people might not pay attention as good.
right.
Then you may activate shutdown on any one player by removing the blocks on their board, removing a block on their board, and returning it to the game tray, unless that player uses a shield to stop you.
And how do we get those?
Chances. We'll get to that in a second. Free parking. Nothing happens, but it's a good time to quickly check out other players' boards and think about how you might be able to scheme against them in the future rounds. So take time to contemplate when you're in free parking. Okay, now we're getting to the chances cards. So when you land on chance, just like in a regular game, notice there's no community chest in this game.
Because there's no money.
But there is a chest right there from the game. So here's these chance little question marks. They each have different symbols on them. As you can see, they're all right here. We have a shield, a Monopoly, Mr. Monopoly. We have a money bag, and we have a go button. And we're going to find out what each one does. So when you land on chance spaces, take any of the chance tiles that are face down next to the game tray. You must use some tiles immediately while you may keep others to use later. There are 4 types of chance tiles. Money bag. Use this tile immediately. It allows you to take any color landmark block from the tray. Place the block on one of the build squares on your board. If all 4 build squares have blocks on them, but none of them match the block colors, available in the tray, do nothing and simply place the tile face up in the discard pile next to the tray. So when the discard pile gets all empty, if it does in this game, we'll just shuffle them again and reuse them. So basically, if somehow all the color, I don't think with both of us here that all the colors are going to disappear. If it was 4 players, probably. But if it did somehow, and you couldn't get your color, you just do nothing and you have to put it away because it's a play immediately thing. So the Mr. Monopoly, keep this tile to use at any time. It allows you to move your Mr. Monopoly marker, so this, one space to the right on your Mega Shutdown tracker. See Mega Shutdowns, which we're getting there to that. Go button. Go button keeps this tile to use at any time. So Moneybags is the only one that you don't keep at any time. It allows you to choose and perform one of the 3 actions, like, if you would have landed on go. So, like you would have landed on go, take any color landmark block from the tray, try a bank heist, or activate shutdown. Okay, that makes sense. Shield. Keep this tile and use it anytime. It allows you to cancel one shutdown that is played against you, i.e. if 2 opponents target you with a shutdown but you have only 1 shield, you'll be able to protect yourself from only one of their attacks. You may not use shield tiles to cancel bank heist or mega shutdowns. So you can't use it for those. Once you've used a tile, and again, this reiterates them if we forget the rules in the future and tells us what these tiles do as well, the references. So we have a little identification card that tells us all this stuff too. It just doesn't say anything about mega shutdowns. So we're going to learn about mega shutdowns right here. Then we're going to get going. I don't know why I guess let's roll and see who goes first. Oh, we already did. You're 5 and I'm 4. Yeah. So you'll be going first. So I'll just give you both the dice for now. If you want to roll them in this or if you want to roll them over there, that's fine. But we're almost done here. We got, I think, just this to do left. So almost there. Mega shutdowns. Move your Mr. Monopoly marker space to the right on your Mega Shutdown tracker whenever you are unable to take a landmark block from the game tray. So if you can't pick up a color, you get to move it. That will only happen if the tray has no blocks and the color you need, or you don't have a build square available for the board, because all your build squares have other colors, block colors on them. You may activate a Mega Shutdown only after your opponent have taken any other actions, such as placing blocks, competing in bank heist, activating shutdowns, and using chance tiles. And only if your Mr. Monopoly marker reaches the end of your tracker. So you have to reach the end. You have to let everybody else do all the smaller stuff like bank heist and regular shutdowns, which shutdown and whatnots. So it has to be the last thing in the turn. So if we were playing 4 players, everybody else do their thing, then you do the Mega Shutdown. When you activate Mega Shutdown, you may choose any block color, and all other players must immediately return any blocks in that color to the tray. So that's any other players. That's highlighted or like labeled. So if you need that color and I have it, that's what the Mega Shutdown's for. Once you've done a Mega Shutdown, you have to bring it back to the start too. It doesn't say that, but I think that's implied. The end of the game. The game ends immediately when the first landmark is built. To build a landmark, you must stack 4 matching colored landmark blocks. One of the build squares on your board. First player to win or do so wins. These are questions.
Frequently asked questions.
Who goes first if your player or who goes first if 2 or more players land on a bank heist, or shutdown space? Actions such as bank heist, shutdowns, and mega shutdowns take place in a clockwise order. So since you rolled the big number, we'll say you go first. In a clockwise order of who rolled at the beginning of the dice. So yeah, no matter what, your actions are going before my actions. So if you have a bank heist, you go first. And if I got a bank heist at the same time, I go after you. So we got that settled. What happens if one player lands on a color space and another player lands on the bank heist or shutdown space? First, the player who landed in the color space, and I already answered this earlier, follows the rules of that space. Then the other players may attempt the bank heist or activate. Yeah, it says that earlier. That some people don't read it all the way through, I guess. If 2 or more players want the same landmark block, this one I was thinking, from the game tray, who takes it? The player who is the fastest at grabbing the block from the tray. Okay, that's fair.
Well, that sucks because I can't reach.
Yeah, we need to.
Well, and I don't want to put it in the middle. You know,
I'll be polite. I'm not gonna be rude. I'll be fair. You guys in the comments let me know if I'm fair after this. If I'm like, whoa, he was rushing to it. I thought they were gonna say whoever rolled first goes first, you know. I'll be polite though. We'll find a fair way of like, well, you got one last time, so I'll take this kind of thing.
or rock, paper.
But like I said, there's only 2 of us, so I feel like we should be fine with the blocks. We should just give different games, or 2 games, so that way we can have so many blocks that we can both win at the same time. No, I'm just kidding. That would ruin the fun of the game. What happens if 2 or more players build the first landmark in the same round? Player with the most landmark blocks. So if you have a 4 and I have a 4, but I only have 1, 1, and 2, and you have 1, 3, and 2, then you're going to win because you have more blocks on your board.
Okay.
So that's how that works. And if we happen to have the same amount of tiles, we just tie the game. So we both win. So that's what it says there. What happens if one player builds the first landmark in the same round that another player lands on bank heist or shutdown space? Player who built the first landmark wins. The other player would not be able to attempt bank heist or activate shutdown because the first landmark would have been built before. So you have to wait. Can't do those. Okay, I think we understand the rules. It's one of those things where we got to get into it. And these guys are like, come on, you're 32 minutes into your game and you haven't even...
Okay, I'm rolling first.
Yes.
It's ketchup versus mustard.
Ketchup versus mustard. I'm at New York. She's at the amusement park. Here we go.
You move 6. I move 1.
5, 6.
And I need a pink.
And I also need a pink, so... Do you want a specific one? Do you want a mustache or an M? You only need 1.
Oh, there.
That's what I was asking. If you wanted a specific landmark one or you got the mustache one, I'll take the M. I'm putting it on my little Statue of Liberty one.
Okay, now you roll.
What did you put yours on?
The roller coaster. No, like
The boat?
bumper cars.
Oh, nice. If you get 4 on the bumper cars, then you've built the landmark of the bumper cars. My chair is squeaky. Oh, you got 6, I got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got blue.
And I'm just visiting jail.
I'm going to build the Sears Tower, or not Sears Tower, Manhattan Tower, or what is it?
I don't know.
Big building. Manhattan.
6 for
Damn,
you
that's 3
and 1
6s in a row. 3, 4, 5, 6. I get red. Yeah, I've got an M on all of them, and I didn't even check the one when I... So I am building... I'm going to say it's a baseball stadium, so it's probably the New York Mets.
I'm going to build like a building with his little top hat at the top floor.
Nice.
God, can I roll something other than a freaking 1 for myself?
I'm going to roll in here. I got a 6, you got a 6. That's 4, 6. My dice is
2,
broken.
3,
I'm
4.
picking yellow from now on. 1, 2, 3.
I landed on
5,
free
6.
parking.
I landed on shutdown. So shutdown. We're gonna check again what you do on shutdown. Remove a block from the board of any one opponent. So because I have blue and pink, so I can do either one. I'll take your blue. Block from board of any one opponent and return it to the tray. Your opponent uses shield, which we haven't done chance yet, so good. All right, so I got 3 on so far, and she had 2. Can we get it other than a 6? No, another 6. My dice is broken.
1, 2,
1,
3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 5 6s in a row.
I landed on a bank heist, and you need a blue, light blue.
Yeah, I gotta do my thing first.
I know that, but I was just letting you know.
Boom.
So this is the bank heist.
Wait. When you land on shutdown, do you move on the
No.
meter? No. That's just for something else. Never mind. That's if you have... Because they really should be, like, called something else, you know?
Right.
Okay, you got a bank heist, sorry. So you have to guess the... you have to pick a logo, and I got to guess which one it
Well,
is.
no, you don't want to guess, because then I get...
Yeah, that's right. I don't want to guess. You should have just let me. Because I would have learned either way, so you should have just let me. I think you will not pick this one. So,
1,
2,
3.
I picked the cash. Oh! I was going to pick rain, but then I was like, nah, she's been waiting for a rain, so.
So then what do? Happens when
It's
I forget.
bank heist, challenge, each player, and secretly choose.
It's
image
steal a
if you
block
sing-
from. I steal a block from your
and
board.
place it on yours. Well, good thing the pink's there. There you go. I mean, you could have gotten your blue back too, but why wouldn't you want to build the 4, right?
Right. So now it's your
In the
turn.
game right away, huh?
No.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's how it would be.
Right.
Okay, I got 5. Sweet.
And 6.
5
for me.
6s in a row, and finally a 5. And 6 for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just visiting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need.
Green.
I want a mustache. So we're gonna put it on this like really weird looking.
So you're starting with your bases as mustaches, and I'm starting my bases as M.
Well, no,
Cool.
I got. Oh yeah. My turn to roll.
Yep. This is fun.
4s for
Doubles.
everybody.
We're gonna make a rule about doubles in the future. 1,
1,
2, 3,
2,
4.
3,
Sweet.
4.
I get to pick my favorite color, which is brown.
And I get a yellow.
She took away my Statue of Liberty, by the way. Oh, brown and yellow. Yellow is one of my favorite colors, too. That's why I picked the yellow board.
2 for me.
Another 6. Wow. Mine is
1,
broken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She needs a pink. And I got bank heist. This is fun. Show you guys our boards at the moment. There's my board. It's upside down. There's her board.
So now I pick what you think, or I'm picking what I think you would pick.
No, you don't want to pick.
Oh no, I'm okay.
Let's see, I corrected you and I told you not to. Did you see it?
No, I'm like not looking.
All right.
1,
2.
3.
Oh,
Dang
yeah.
it! But you win.
No, I know. I'm saying,
Cause
we both keep guessing the same thing. We have this. So, I think what it said earlier is I steal one of yours, and if I can't use it, I put it back in the tray from earlier. Because I can't use your colors right now. It says place it in the tray from earlier. You remember that? I'm taking pink because you're getting way too
cozy with
cozy
the
with
pink.
the pink.
So now it's my turn to roll.
Yeah. Oh, why did I put it there?
Come on, give me a good number.
I'm just tired of getting 6. It's making me think my dice is loaded. Okay,
1 for you and 4 for me.
Sweet, another red.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I get a chance.
Well, I get to put my red down first.
So then are we just doing it off the top, or do we want to spread them out and then I pick, or?
Just off the top. Ooh, a shield. So she can use that at any time.
So
If I attack her, so in that bank heist, no, you can't use it in bank heist, remember? You can't use it in bank heist or mega shutdowns.
Cancel one shutdown played against you. Cannot be used to cancel bank heist or make a shutdown.
So only if we land on shutdowns. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. Still, you can save your pink building, just not with the bank heist. Here we go. 2. One, two.
2,
Another
3.
brown. These look like Pringles. Tell me they don't look like Pringles.
So I built my last one.
Yeah, I already have 4 too. And we both have 1 of the same color. All right, here we go.
That was, you just rolled.
That's okay, it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, I'm saying it doesn't matter what the roll was. Not that it doesn't matter what the game.
2 for me, 5 for you.
Sweet. 4, 5.
And shutdown.
Yeah, you gotta wait until...
I know, I'm just letting you know. So shutdown is where I...
Remove a block from any board of anyone. So you just gotta remove a block. So you just take a top. You guys look right now. I got 3 that have double, and she's over there. You need to set this where they can see the boards.
All right, well, I mean, this is our first time.
At least they can see my board.
No, yeah,
No.
but okay.
I don't want to give them necessarily the crotch cam the whole time, you know?
It's not that kind of...
Partay. Dang it, she's taking my favorite color. She's making it personal. I got 2, she got 3. I don't know why I didn't roll them in the thing. But,
I got 3.
And I got 2.
1,
1, 2.
2, 3.
Oh, I'll put a double on this one now. She took away my moustache. Come on, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, you're taking all my blue ones? At least I know you can't get 4 blues. Because I have them.
So what did you land on? Bank heist.
Bank heist, yeah. I was saving to say it until after you did your move. I'm ready.
No, we're going with the gut because usually when... Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I was going to go with Reen, too. I was going to go with Reen, but then I was like, nah, she'll probably think it's Reen because we haven't used Reen yet.
Rolling in there.
And then I was like, maybe that'd be too obvious.
6.
But wait, I would want you to guess that. Dang it.
So 6 for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shutdown.
And I got chance, so I'm going to do my chance first.
Right.
And I got a shield. Shutdown, you remove a block from any of my spaces, but I'm going to use my shield. So, can only use those on shutdowns.
So as I'm reaching over and... like
Just
it
like
doesn't...
on the app.
Just trying to have some fun with it, right?
Hey, maybe they'll make a Christmas themed one so we can get the little doggy.
Okay, so now it's my turn.
I'm having a great time, guys. I don't know about you. Probably not translating on the podcast as well as here, but I think we're both enjoying it. How are you feeling, Fidget?
Good.
I got
6
2.
for me.
1, 2. I'm just visiting.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
None of us have gone to jail yet.
So
No.
I landed on a color, but I don't have any space, so it just
nothing.
stays in the tray.
Yep.
And now that you've said that,
And go figure it's the color you'd really want.
I know, right?
Remember that one time when we were playing Monopoly and my mom landed and go to jail like every time she went around the board?
And
She didn't go around the board a single time, and it was like 11 times in a row she went to jail.
And you know how hard it is not to burst out laughing every time?
Well, it doesn't help her reactions, too. She's a very loud. 5.
3 for me.
Yep, 1, 2, 3,
1,
4, 5.
2, 3. Another chance.
I would like you to remove your... If you want to grab an orange and move those blues on, that would be much appreciated.
Okay, so I got this one.
Money back.
Use immediately. Take any color block from the tray and place it on one of the building squares on your board.
So basically, yeah. Oh, snap. She's being smart.
Now it's my turn to roll. I mean, this is fun, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it would be more fun, like, if we played, like, with your mom. Like, had, like, another...
But we have to learn how to play it first. And that's why
Sure.
we're doing it on the podcast.
You know, again, I hope you guys are enjoying just watching us. Sorry, we can't... It's not more, like, interactive, but...
Yeah, and we'll have a little conversation afterwards. It doesn't look like we're getting any shutdown, like, mega shutdowns.
6...
Oh, you know what?
For you.
You landed on one that you couldn't do earlier, remember?
Oh, so that's...
Yeah. That's how you move that, remember?
Okay, so you get 6, and
I remembered that from earlier.
4.
So, I'm not trying to cheat for her or anything.
No, it's just we're still learning how to play 6 for you.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
I need green. Do we have any green mustaches left?
Should.
Oh, no.
You need the M. If you want the M, I meant.
Okay, now it's your go.
Oh, and I had red. I didn't do red yet. I moved, but I didn't do it. Sorry for the squeaky chair. I'm moving 1. You're moving 2. I got small rolls for there. Oh, you can't do brown, so slide that. And I got chance, so we're going to see what that does. Hopefully it's a money bag. Go button. You can use this at any time. And when you land on go, you can take any color landmark block from the game. Hold on. From the tray.
Try Bankheiser activate a shutdown.
Well, I'm gonna use this right now, guys. Because if I use it right now, I can grab a red, and I win the game. So
no, I block you. No, I'm just kidding. That's not how that works, unfortunately.
Hey, maybe in the future we'll use shields to make it a little easier or harder on 2 players. I had fun. I definitely want to play this again. This game I recommend, and if you don't have the mobile app, I recommend downloading it. Not sponsored.
Just go to either your Apple App Store or your Google Play Store. Download. It's called Monopoly Go.
That's right.
Again, totally not sponsored. Just I remember when I first moved out here. That's like a lot of like what we did is played a bunch of board games and stuff. And I honestly miss doing that. It's just
Yeah, and we're looking for more things to do on the podcast. So
it's just with this thing called both of us working. And
I think this would be a good thing to do on the podcast.
Where did these go? I couldn't see the corner. I already put my little dude in there.
No, I didn't put my little dude.
So overall, like, I definitely find this game fun.
And we're definitely going to play it with Mama Brad when we go back in the house.
Yeah.
Granted, there she's available.
Yeah, and maybe in the future we'll do where we get a video of all 3 of us playing. Not necessarily on the podcast. 4 or 4. I mean, it all depends, but...
This chair.
Again, sorry for the squeaky chairs. I think we need to get new ones, but
yeah,
not really a priority. We got like other things that are more important.
Yeah, like getting to that Royal Rumble. And speaking of important things and wrestling, we went to a wrestling event last weekend, and it was a wrestling revolver here in Iowa. We got to see an Iowa street fight. That was cool.
Yeah.
People hit each other with corn.
Oh, that was funny. Oh, don't you put that on top?
Yeah, I was looking for that, honestly. So, Monopoly Go.
I mean, that was pretty cool. I think, just keep an eye out in the next couple days or so.
Yeah.
We'll be putting out a video with, like, our thoughts, reactions,
on
about
that. And you'll see actual footage of matches and whatnot.
Yeah.
So you can get this on Amazon for like $21, I believe. It was like $17.99 or something like that, but with taxes and stuff, it came out to like $21.90 something or something. But yeah, you can get it on Amazon. I'll put a link down below for that. And if there's a way I can put a link down for the app too for you guys to download, I'll find a way. I'll try to put it down in the descriptions. If not, I'll put it in the description. Sorry, I couldn't find a link. There'll be a comment down below with my adding link or whatever, because you can do the adding links. And if Fidget wants hers on there as well, we'll put that on there as well. So we'll just tell you guys to add us.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, big Monopoly fans from the original all the way to the Go. We have a Fortnite one, which we'd love to do with you guys sometime. We have a Ninja Turtles, we have a Gamer one, and we have a Mario Kart one. And is that it?
I think so.
Oh, we got a Cyclones one too.
Haven't played that one, but I assume
it's a little different because there's like graduation caps and stuff like that.
But
and deeds and what stuff.
I don't know.
It'll be fun.
I kind of feel like once you played one, in a sense, you've kind of played them all. Because, like...
Yeah, even this had,
right,
variances to it. They all have...
Well, I think I like this a little bit better just because you don't have to worry about money and
and
things like
quicker.
That. Right. I'm still mad that you won. Like, literally, no joke. Every time I play this dude in Monopoly, he always wins, and I secretly think he cheats somehow. He has loaded
in any games, really.
I was trying to make myself feel better. Thank you for calling me out on that. But I seriously think, especially in Monopoly, like, he has, like, some secret, like, loaded dice or some
I love Monopoly, dude.
weird thing like that. Because I have yet to win. And this just further proves it. Like, there was no way I could stop him. And
if you do buy this, you get a free token to play on the game as well. You'll get a code.
I think sometime in the future we're going to get another one just so I can have the little in-game...
I wanted to get another Fortnite one, too, so that way she could get the skin for the
I thought it was a wrap.
A wrap, yeah, that's what I meant.
But, yeah, or who knows, I might just buy it for myself. Haven't decided yet.
Yeah, maybe in one of these podcast episodes we'll do, like, a jigsaw puzzle or something. We don't have to do the whole thing, but we could start on it and then, like, make it, like, we're talking to you guys and doing a puzzle at the same time. And I think that would be cool too. Maybe make it like, hey, this is part 4 of the puzzle or whatever until we finish the puzzle while talking.
Yeah, maybe.
It's just something that we keep wanting to change what we're doing here on the podcast. We want to do things as a couple therapy, of course. And, what better way to experience something with you guys? Hopefully you guys could tell that this was our first time playing this, so give us a time if we ever come back to this one. If you guys want to see us play this again, let us know down in the comments. I enjoyed it. I definitely like to bring it back out here sometime and play it.
Definitely.
And yeah, again, love the app, love the board game. Highly recommend both. Yes, I'm not going to lie to you. Microtransactions in the game, in the real game, but you can connect it to your Facebook. You can play against your friends. You can bank heist your girlfriend. You can bank heist your mom. I've gotten the large bank heist on both of them,
and it's kind of cool because when you get like the shutdowns, like you can change like who you attack in the shutdowns, which is just attacking like what they're trying to build up.
Kind of liking this.
Kind of. But, yeah, I've switched to him, like, once. I've switched to Mama Brad.
Revenge.
Yeah, no kidding. A couple times, because, like, it said, like, she had attacked me twice, and I'm like, oh, heck no. Like, Mama ain't gonna get away with that.
Mama needs to get back on the game, though, because she hasn't played in a while.
Right.
And
that in the game, or in the mobile game, like, that's kind of a cool feature, like, where you can just totally attack your friends, but I think that can get a little much at times, especially if you have that one friend, I'm just gonna continuously attack this one person over and over and over again. So
my thing is that yes, there's microtransactions in it, but there's also stuff you can get in it for free. We've gotten a few tokens in the game for free, and We haven't really spent much on the game. I think we both maybe spent $5 on in game just because we wanted to have a little more roll dice. But you don't have to spend anything. We just did that because we're like, yeah, we can spend $4.99 or something like that.
Well, and it's kind of funny because like I played this game long before like I even knew this guy, and it's just so funny how competitive we are with it because like each map is like a level, and I'm on like level like 40 something, and he's like level 30 something.
3 or something.
And he's like, oh man, like I gotta catch up to you, and it's like that, but that's like not really like the whole point. But because I know him, he's like, oh well, I have to get ahead of you. I have to be better than you and be ahead of you, and it's like, that's cute. You keep thinking that.
It's gonna happen.
No, it's not.
And we will announce it on the podcast.
Oh no,
It'll be one of those thumbnails where you see her all sad and me like. But
it's not gonna happen.
yeah, guys, we have anything else to say? I win at board games all the time.
And I apparently can't to save my life, which, what the heck is that?
Went to TJ's today. Taco John's, not a sponsor yet. Again, Monopoly Go, if you feel free, you can always send money our way.
I mean, I won't complain.
Until then, we're still going to tell people that we enjoy your stuff for free.
Yeah, I mean.
And recommend them to try it out. Yeah, just having fun here. What else do we play? We play Life, and there's a Mario version of that we play.
That one, that's fun.
Yeah, we'll have to bring that out. I think next time, on the next podcast episode, we're going to play Bad Kitty with you guys. And again, we'll have a link for that one as well. So you guys can play that. It's basically like What Do You Meme, but with cats. We do have to shuffle through it because it's pretty inappropriate. It says 17 and up, but I think it should say at least 18 and up because some of them are pretty sexual.
Right, but I feel like 17, like, okay, like.
Right, but like as an adult that doesn't have kids, I wouldn't want to talk to a 17-year-old about stuff like that.
I mean, I don't have kids
I would
either.
still feel uncomfortable talking to an 18-year-old about that when I'm almost 30. To be honest with you, but 18 is considered an adult. I get it.
I mean, it's not meant to like sit down and have a conversation. It's quite literally just meant to have fun.
Yeah, but it's fun with your age group, I think.
But yeah, we'll just say some of them are highly inappropriate. And if we can't find any that are podcast friendly, I mean, if
take them out, we'll play something else.
We'll play something else, but we'll put a link or something so you can at least like check it out.
Yeah, because it's fun. It's inappropriate, but it's fun.
Yeah,
and we did find a little bit, but we want to find like 10 to do,
or at least,
and then make sure the pictures are YouTube friendly because we don't want to get demonetized. We don't want to get banned.
Right. I actually like doing these.
Yeah. So. Yeah, thanks for listening. Do you have anything else?
No, not really.
All right.
Yeah.
So this podcast episode really wasn't much of a subject. It was just us playing a board game, which sometimes we might do that. It's just a special.
Yeah, and I mean, hopefully in the future, maybe if we decide to play Monopoly Go again, like on the podcast or whatever, hopefully we can maybe like try and figure out like a better camera angle so you guys can actually see like our boards. You know, again, thank you for bearing with us on this one. You know, our
tried to narrate as much as we could.
Right, and you know, this is first time. Mm-hmm. You know, hopefully next time we could just we'll
set the camera up.
Right, or what would be cool is if we could have like two, like your and mine, but like that's a conversation.
We could have had your phone recording the boards, and then I could have like put them on a square across the thing the whole time, so they could have seen like right in the middle somewhere. They could see the board or something.
All right. Well, that's
for next time.
All right.
Until then.
Much
Much love, guys.
Love.
And peace.